momentarily, further cleared by Joseph. This one hit long. Looking to run onto it is Hamilton. Hamilton picks it up now. He's now attended to. In the box is cleared by Simmons. Only as far as Barnes. Barnes get it further to Roberts. Roberts trying to get around his marker. Gets it to Lewis. Lewis is looking to turn. He's been held. He's waiting for a whistle. Doesn't come, and another challenge. Travis Richards asks for play to continue. But there's some physicality. He has allowed it to go. Mervyn Lewis is still not up as yet. Allwood looking to get forward, Derek. But Cayon, they're on the ball now, Derek. But that attack is averted, and Mervyn at times, Derek, can have a hot head. And there were two challenges that I thought the official could have blown. He allowed the advantage for a moment, but you could tell that Mervyn was not pleased. This one is struck to Mervyn. Mervyn looking to link up with Roberts. Roberts not on the same page. He was late in attack. Him and Gums in a foot race, but this one goes out for a goal kick.
So we see a Cardell picking up a yellow card for some sort of dissent there, and unfortunately, Novel, sadly, as we come week after week, we see players picking up some loose yellow cards, some foolish yellow cards, as we would say. I mean, if you're gonna get a yellow card for stopping a man going to goal.
Yes, it's so consistent, the recklessness, the brainlessness with which these yellow cards are picked up. And what is sad is they are aware after 3 yellow cards, you will be suspended for 1 game. If the tally gets up to 6, you're suspended for 2. So why waste cards just because you can't control your mouth or for some other recklessness? You're right. If you're a defender, midfielder, and you're stopping someone from getting onto goal, you've used your card wisely. But here's Cayon. It was Prentice looking to play in Carty, but to no avail. Allwood coming away with it. This one been hit long to Brown. Brown checks and comes on the inside. He's momentarily dispossessed. Carty, French takes over. Then Carty, and there is a strong tackle. That one again, another one, but Allwood coming away with it. Looks like Hamilton looking to play on Isaac, and a shot been taken, or he was in the way of Liebert. That was Hendrickson, and he's down, Derek, and he's going to be needing some attention. He's clutching on to his right ankle.
Well, Liebert fired a shot, and after the shot, he sort of hooked the ankle of Malik Hendrickson in terms of after he fell, and Hendrickson fell kind of awkwardly, and let's just hope that he's okay and he's not hurt badly. But we're now in the 16th minute of play, and we're still deadlocked here, 0-0. The crowd is building up nicely on a Good Friday evening. We have some cricket going on over on the far side. We have some tennis going on just behind. Some Wimbledon in St. Kitts.
Well, Wimbledon on hard courts. Wimbledon is usually on grass courts, Derek.
Well, Wimbledon.
Wimbledon. Or maybe it's the Australian Open. But either way, tennis definitely is being played, and you may have missed some netball as well might be going on. We see the lights on over there. So lots of sports being played this evening on a Friday. And I always think it's good when our young people they are engaged in some sporting activity, keep their minds occupied and engaged in the right manner, as opposed to getting themselves in trouble or some other form of ill discipline. But we're back here in the 18th minute of play, and it's Cayon with the ball having a goal kick against Allwood. We're 0-0, as Derek just indicated, and a tasty one thus far in terms of football in action, Derek.
Well, let's just hope that he lives up to the hype. But it's Cayon looking to get forward. Prentice putting that one on the inside, cut out by Allwood. And Allwood now looking to go through that one, deflecting off of Liebert. Prentice now with the ball, looking to get forward, dispossessed by a Cardell. Now it's Kwan looking to go forward, and ever-presence Davis for Cayon. Kwan playing through that one for Hamilton. Hamilton is overpowered by French, and French get that one out, but it's a Cardell still. All road with the ball, and a Cardell not able to keep that one in field. So it's a throw-in for Cayon on the eastern side. French with the ball, as we see now. Malik Hendrickson is jogging back around. He's jogging a little gingerly though, Novel. So they have to be some sort of a little sprain there on the ankle.
Possibly, you know, he's might be still some soreness from the challenge, but as the adrenaline continues to flow, that pain might go away for the moment. But after the game, you know, he's gonna start to feel that as he's trying to rest tonight. He's gonna feel that pain coming in. But the free kick for Cayon, some distance out, and they're gonna try and pack the box with players to get ahead on this one.
So Barnes is charged. Barnes hitting that one low and not beating the first defender, but Barnes gets back that one. Long ball lobbed over, and goalkeeper comes off his line, and there's a little crash up there between Drew and Cathy, and Cathy gets it slowly to get up, but he's back on his feet and all road with the ball. Isaac looking to get past Barnes. Barnes picking the pocket of Isaac, and it's now Hendrickson. Malik looking to go to Hendrickson, and that one just goes across the touchline for a throw-in for Old Road. So both teams just need to settle down a bit here, Novel, and try to get some possession and a feel of the ball, I must say, and try to spread the defense of each other.
Well, there's Old Road doing it, coming wide to Gums. Gums is looking to play on Hamilton. Davis getting a touch on that one. It's Gums again, finding Omarion Liebert. He goes to Kendall, but Kendall hits this one. Might be a bit wide, but gets it under control. Oldwood coming forward still. Tyreek Davis again breaking up that one. It was Omarion. Omarion finding Henry. Henry going wider still. Oldwood with it. Cutting on the inside. Looking to get a cross in, but Barnes picks up. Doesn't clear. Carty. Now it's going to be French. He's going to get it out the danger area. Looking to play Prentice forward. Head going up, not making contact. That was Sutton. But Oldwood now getting it further along. It's again Omarion Liebert threatening inside the box. He has Simmons with him, trying to get off a shot. He does so. Trotman gets an important hand on it, and he's going to push that one out for a corner, Derek. Wasn't a powerful shot, but it was some way from Trotman, but Trotman was able to spread himself and get a palm onto it.
Yes, and Trotman coming up with a brilliant save there, denying that one again by Old Road, and did not have much power, but it had placement. And sometimes you don't need the power, but just to place the ball away. But corner kick comes in over to the far post. Head goes up, and Javier not able to redirect that one onto target, and that one goes out for a goal kick. So a little pressure here by Old Road. As we're now into the 22nd minute of play. No one getting a very, very clear-cut chance as yet. We have seen one or two shots by Old Road. Kai Trotman coming up with two brilliant saves so far.
I think Prentice had a clear-cut one.
Well, yes.
He just didn't do justice to it.
That is so true. As I said, Prentice was more upright and relaxed and just looking to just redirect that one on target. But as we know, you can be on the goal line and put the ball over the crossbar same way.
Comes down to the technique, I would imagine.
So it's Simmons looking to clear the lines and just hitting that one into touch for a throw-in. And Gums will move down a little closer into the attacking third for OR, which will be the defensive third for Azul Cayon.
Yes, they have been finding themselves doing some defending perhaps for the last 3-4 minutes. And they have been comfortable, but would want to avert any danger. There is Carty getting it cleared off the head. Two players converging on it for Old Road. Bouncing around in the box. Still not cleared yet. It's going to be a strong tackle there for Old Road, but this one goes out for a throw. And it's going to be a throw to Old Road.
Well, Old Road with some added pressure here. Ball played in, heads going up. Malik Roberts just back booting that one. Ball played in the area again. And there's a player down, but no whistle. And Cayon now looking to get onto the attack. Roberts, muscle gums off the ball. Roberts looking to play that one down into the channel, and he overhits that one as Drew comes off his line and collects that one. But poor delivery there by Malik Roberts.
Derek, I'm not going to totally agree it was a poor delivery. If Prentice was on the same page, he should have been sliding out of the middle. It seems as if they want the ball to come to them. You have to move off the ball. If he was, I could have promised you if that was a Kayamba on that one, he would have gotten it, because he would have been moving away from that goal to get the ball to come on the inside. So it's just the movement of the forward sometimes that makes it a bad ball.
That is so true. On the other hand, we have seen Freeman doing the very same in terms of bad ball, making bad balls look good.
It's that movement off of the ball that I don't see sometimes by our forwards. And maybe I would have watched a lot of first division football in your day, and I saw forwards who were guys who would move a lot. The Sosa, Vaughan Sargents and Kayamba Gums, these guys were always on the move. And as a defender, you had to keep yourself busy, because they're not just going to stick in the center of the box and wait for it. They're going to get that movement. I don't know if it's the modern day coaching that has changed that.
That is so true. And, you know, players always want ball to their feet now.
Which is strange. You have to get moving off the ball.
So ball chipped over, and Old Road clearing their lines, hitting that one upfield, and Libert looking to step over that one, but it's won back by Cayon. And lovely ball down the left side for French, overlapping. He's met there by the defense. That's Henry there for OR, and Henry doing a lovely job just getting his body in front of French and not allowing him to get around. So making it much difficult. French had up all his speed, and he had to shut down his engine there, Novel, as Henry just blocked him off. But it's lovely defending there by OR, and it's Libert with the ball now. Libert looking to come up the line. That one is blocked by Gums. And not sure if you noticed though, Novel, Gums is playing that overlapping. We see the wingers for Old Road playing very high and using up that space upfield. Gums especially, he's getting upfield and looking to challenge the defense. And it's a goal kick. But on the other hand, we have seen a change in Carty going back to the wing and Prentice pushing up on the top.
Yes, Cayon has made that switch, but back to the point about Gums pushing high, I don't think it's a bad ploy by Old Road, because whenever Roberts is playing in that right wing position, he doesn't often track back regularly, so you could catch Cayon out in that situation. If you look at him now, he's very high, and he can be very late in getting back if the ball comes to the far post, where Watley would have committed and he wouldn't be present to pick up that space. So it's not a bad idea. At the same time, if Cayon break, you might be leaving yourself open.
Right, so
it would mean the cover would have to come from a Cordell Joseph or Kendall Libert to support Gums when he pushes high.
That is so true. And honestly, that's what's supposed to happen in terms of one of the defensive midfielders is supposed to be sliding across to cover that space while Gums track back on the inside. So it's just all understanding and players understanding their role. And, as I always say, Novel, as a player, you ought to know every position, the role of every position, because you don't know when you will be caught in that position. But it's Cayon looking to get forward. Watley goes wide, finds Roberts. Roberts with the ball, one-on-one versus Gums. And Malik checks, and Gums doing a lovely job just keeping the ball in front of him. Davis now switching side, going over to the left side with Hendrickson. Seems to be favoring that foot again, Novel. But it's Lewis hitting the shot and Drew driving to his left and just diving to his right, sorry, and parrying and pushing that one out for a corner.
Well, it was a snapshot, if you want to call it that. Not much of a big lift of the foot. It was just a snap and hitting it just on the inside of the post. But Joe was equal to the task.
Yes,
good job.
We know that Mervyn got that one goal for Cayon there last weekend, giving him that 1-0 victory. Ball played over and heads going up. No one on the back post for Cayon. Everyone rushing to the near post. So I'm not sure if that corner was to be played to the near post.
Probably it's a training goal move, but it was not perfectly executed in that situation. But mentioning Mervyn, he can be such a quality player, but far too often he can lose his head if he stays on the pitch. Yes, he's also in the national squad. If he stays on the pitch for Cayon, he usually can make something happen. Strong, he has lots of physicality about him, but sometimes get caught up in the moment, and it's just that mental side. And you would think with the amount of experience that he has garnered playing for the national team, when he comes back to this level, he should be thinking about bossing it rather than allowing ticky-tacky players to get in your head and getting yourself foolish red cards and yellow cards.
That is so true, Novel. I oftentimes speak about that. I remember when he just got back from the Gold Cup and, seeing him got caught up with what happened that caused him to get ejected and miss some games. I oftentimes question and say, in terms of him getting that maturity, but it's Cayon.
See that brilliant touch by him.
Malik looking to take on Javier, and Javier comes away with it. Malik messing up that counter attack there, and now taking out Javier.
You saw the quality from Mervyn just now. One hit from deep, taking it on the chest, and immediately with the turn finding Roberts along the line. He has that sort of quality, but he just needs to stay in the game and manage things. I often say when I played cricket, Derek, when I played Leeward Island tournament and I came back to St. Kitts first class cricket, I just saw everybody as bread and cheese. I'm going to have you for dinner. Even if I'm playing against a national team or teammate, I just had that confidence that this is a level below and I'm going to dominate it. And that's the way that these guys need to approach it.
That is so true. I mean, once you reach to a certain standard, you ought to keep that standard and try to build on that standard and try to get higher. I mean, from national level, he's supposed to be thinking, hey, a scout's supposed to be seeing me and try to pull me
exactly
within some sort of international setup thereabout. So he has to be thinking differently. We have seen Malik Roberts on the other hand, who was at the Gold Cup as well. Is he in the setup as well for the national?
Yes, he's also in the national team for going to Costa Rica. Who's not in for Cayon is Dijon Simmons. He went to the Gold Cup but not been able to make that team this time around, and there's Cayon having a little bit of a misclearance there, but it's Shaheen Prentice trying to get under control. Had someone on his back, but here is him breaking. Can he get forward, covering his Gums with a good timely tackle. That's good football, Derek.
And Gums coming from all the way over to the left side and recovering and cutting off Shaheen Prentice with that bad touch there. That long touch, I suspect he did not have the speed to catch up to the ball, and Gums getting across with a long outstretched tackle and saving the day there for OR.
Well, it was timely, it was good and important. Otherwise, he might have been bearing down one-on-one on goal. And Cayon with Allwood with a bad touch there that could have been costly. Here's Watley cutting on the inside, looking to find Barnes. That one was cut out, cleared by Sutton, but it's Mervyn Lewis getting back. Him and Brown battling, finds Lewis. Lewis turns, nice turn there, down the right side. Can he link with someone? Yes, he's finding Roberts. Roberts touching it further on to Lewis. Lewis trying to touch it, trying to get the defender committing, but still he wins that one out, his Gums.
And Gums having a lovely game here so far now. He has been on top of things in terms of his timing of his tackles, and let's just hope that he can stay in timing.
Well, you know that what it appears there Mervyn was trying to do was to get the ball ahead of him, having him commit with the tackle and perhaps touching his trailing leg, but that didn't work out. The timing of the tackle from Gums was excellent.
Bands putting on that one for Catty. Catty looking to get away from Henry. Catty putting that one across, controlled by a Cardell. He takes his time, goes wide, finds Isaac. Isaac has been out of this game a bit for OR. He has been the energy bunny for OR, but not seen him. Roberts looking to play through Watley, and it's a strong ball, and ball played across, and head going up, and Catty putting that one over the crossbar. Lovely cross there by Watley, and Catty not able to get that one on target.
Well, it was good link-up play by Cayon. Excellent cross by Watley. The finish was the only thing that was not good, and going over the crossbar, needed to get it down on target, and it could have been trouble for Old Road. But Cayon showing their quality there, Derek. Nice link-up play.
Yes, and that's the second header there for Catty. He got one on target that Drew had to save, but it's Old Road looking to get down. Hamilton looking to put on some pressure here. There's a late whistle against Isaac.
Derek, you mentioned that Isaac has not been in the game. I think he's maybe playing slightly out of position. Hamilton is playing the number 9 position, and he's normally playing in that position where he profits a lot. And that call going against Mervyn, maybe he was holding on there. But Allwood with a quick break. Xavier French clearing, hitting it long. Allwood further getting it out in Henry. And as I was saying, I think that Isaac might just maybe not be comfortable in the position that he's asked to play. When he's playing that point position, he's usually very brisk and moving well, but not been in the game just yet. But there is time. We're in the 36th minute of play. We're still 0-0 here. Warner Park, position 1 in the table against position 2.
Well, we see Trevor. Well, we see Isaac's, not Trevor, but Isaac picking up a yellow card here out of frustration, not liking the call whatsoever, and had a little dissent against the linesman. We saw the linesman just touching the pocket, and we know once the linesman touches the pocket, it is going to be a card. And Isaac continues with his frustration and trying to express himself. We have not seen this side of play from Isaac.
Well, you know, frustration tends to at times make players do the foolish things, but a good touch again by Mervyn. A shot coming in there by Cartier. Another deep shot by Barnes, but blocked. Mervyn hustling back, picked up by Brown. Brown looking for his options. He comes to Kalen Libert wide. He's been pushed off the ball. Davis dispossesses, finds Roberts. Roberts gifting the ball away to Cayon, but a tackle coming in by Brown. He's late, but he's just getting a verbal warning. Quite fortunate there, Derek, in my opinion. But it's still 0-0 in the 38th minute of play. Mfcr Allwood taking on Azul Cayon, top of the table clash. First against second. Cayon being in first on 23 points, Allwood on 21. A very important game. Cayon can pull way ahead. A free kick played in by Cayon, and this one comes further touched on by Malik Hendrickson, but he's finding himself in an offside position, and Cayon thought they were one ahead, Derek.
Yes, the fans went in an uproar here, and they're in some disbelief that the linesman found Hendrickson in an offside position, and Hendrickson trying to plead his case to the referee, telling him, referee, you could have overruled that. But nonetheless, Old Road surviving that attack by Cayon, and it's still 0-0 here. We're in the 30th minute of play, and it's a free kick. And Drew hitting that one upfield. Brown controls, finds Liebert, and there's a foul there by Liebert. So it's Barnes on the ball now as the Cayon players pushing forward. Hendrickson looking to push forward once again.
Derek, I don't know if it's applied by Cayon, but they're clearly going the aerial route, and they have been winning most of those opportunities where crosses are coming in the air.
And Roberts free, putting that one over, heads going up, and there's some sort of contact there on Henry, and Henry goes to the ground, but there was no whistle. But Henry stays on the ground. McCarthy jumped into the back of Henry, but Henry's up and just jogging a little gingerly here. But it's Cayon looking to get forward. Mervin looking to take on Javier, and it's a foul there by Javier. And it's a free kick for Cayon, just some 10 yards off of the 18-yard box. Sort of dead center. Good spot for a free kick here, Norval.
Not a bad area, potentially dangerous area. Cayon, they have a couple of players who are capable of striking these, but with Mervyn Lewis on the field, he's going to favor this one. He has a rocket of a shot, a powerful right boot on him. Sometimes it's not always well directed, but from this position might be able to trouble Drew. The wall has been presently been put in place. You have Watley just on the right side. He can play in Watley as well. He's not been marked. He could have stayed out there, but he was tracking in. Most of the players forward, everyone back for Old Road, looking to defend this one in the 41st minute of play. Whistle goes. It's Mervyn Lewis standing over this. Hit low, being blocked by Old Road. Cayon still with it. Strong tackle again by Old Road. Cayon finds French. French touches to Barnes. Barnes finds French again. Can he put in a good cross? Not a bad one. Cleared by Old Road momentarily. Watley picks up. Checks on the inside. Looking to find a man, but he finds Kalen Liebert looking to play in his forward runner. But a poor forward ball finds Trotman, who just easily finds Hendrickson, and Davis is going to pick up the attack for Cayon.
And that pass could have been very critical for Old Road had they able to get that one in the wide position for Hamilton to use his foot speed. But it's Isaac looking to link up with Hamilton, and it's dispossessed by Cayon. French with the ball, looking to chip that one over to the far side, and Gomes putting back that one to his goalkeeper in Drew. And Drew now looking to play upfield, finds Liebert. That's Kendall Liebert. Liebert looking for his players to drop deep, and Liebert goes all the way over, looking for Hamilton. Hamilton now one-on-one versus Simmons. Hamilton looking to fire a shot, and that one goes wide of the target. Rather than squaring that one across for two incoming players on the far post, we had Liebert and Isaac racing down on the far post, and Hamilton decided to take a shot instead.
Probably striker's instinct, Derek. Usually wanting to shoot first, pass second.
Well, he's in front of the goal, and he's seen the goal clearly, and that one is dispossessed. Picked off there by Isaac. Isaac looking to use his speed against Watley, but Watley have some good foot speed on him as well. He's a very young lad, and
two young players at it.
Yes. And Watley coming out on top of that one. So we're now into the 43rd minute of play. Still 0-0 here. And those of you who are at home, who just don't hope that you're enjoying this encounter so far. But it's Cayon with the ball. Shaheem back healing that one for Barnes, and not perfectly, but it's gifted back to Shaheem to see if he can get it right. And there's a foul now against Davis of Cayon, and it's a free kick for Old Road. deep into the defensive third. Libert with the ball. Libert sort of looking to teeth a bit of yards here, Novel. Not willing to throw back the ball. He's holding on to it and seeing if he can play it from that position. But Chavista Richards is pushing him back now.
Well, players always try to steal yards away, trying to get an advantage. Referees are usually on top of it. He was unable to get that done. But it's a free kick for Old Wood. We're in the 44th minute of play. It's still 0-0 here. Top of the table clash action. MFCR Old Wood Jets taking on Azul Cayon. Ball played forward for Old Wood. Looking to get into the box. Cleared by Malik Hendrickson. Only as far as Henry. Henry going to the far post. Kai Trotman being challenged heavily by Isaac and 2 under 20 players. Just giving a good sportsman touch in battle.
It was not a bad challenge here by Isaac. It wasn't a ball. It's a 50-50 ball. But we know once the goalkeeper gets touch, in that event, the whistle will be going for the goalkeeper. But it's Hendrickson looking to play that one upfield for Catty. Cut out there by Henry. Henry looking to play that one downfield. And there's a little tussle between French and Libert. A strong tackle coming in there by Henry. And the referee with a late whistle had to assess that one a little lately, but I'm not sure that was all ball to me, Novel.
To me, maybe he's thinking it might have been a bit high, maybe. But he's closer to the action, and he thought it was an infringement. And Cayon getting that one going their way. We're in the 45th minute of play. How many minutes, Derek, you think might be added here?
Well, I think we probably may have just about some two minutes. I don't think we'll have more than that. We had Drew going down, but he was not down for too long. But it's a long ball over, and Old Wood clearing the lines. Mervyn takes on the chest, looking for help, finds Roberts. Roberts with the ball. Roberts looking to go on the inside. Roberts turning, finds Davis. Davis comes back to Hendrickson, and we have 3 minutes being added. Barnes now with the ball, looking to cut back on his strong foot. Barnes firing a shot, and that one bubbling. Shaheem Prentice not able to latch on to that one, and comes Drew coming and getting a second bite of the cherry, taking that one off of the boot of Shaheem Prentice, and Shaheem not able to link up. But it's Hamilton looking to get down the right side. Hamilton looking to square that one all the way over, and Trotman collects that one. Quick outlet here for Roberts. End-to-end action. Roberts come wide, finds Mervyn. Mervyn looking forward, looking to go all the way over to the left side. Finds French with a lovely cutting ball there. French looking to square that one back. And a Cardell putting that one. Mervyn looking to fire a volley rather than controlling. And Mervyn eyes open up wide, I must say, Novel, thinking that he could have volleyed that one home. But that one going very, very, very wide of the target.
It's always difficult, Derek, to score from that angle as well. He would have had to strike that one perfectly and probably hit it far post, having it curl back into the far post to beat the goalkeeper from there. So everything would have had to be right. Volley coming over like that is never easy, but he had enough time and space to bring it down and make a decision. He chose to shoot. But Cayon, Derek, having another good opportunity. Prentice hitting it in the chest of Joe. Maybe it was too close for him to do much more than that, but a good strike though by Evanzoy Barnes with the left foot, troubling Drew, getting it on the bounce, and he was unable to collect cleanly.
It was a good shot indeed, but it was a funny bounce. The ball kind of falls short in front of Drew, and you know Drew had it hard to wrap up that one as he hit off of the chest. And he gave out some change to Shaheem, but Shaheem was not able to capitalize. But Drew pouncing on Shaheem Prentice once again and able to get a hand on that one. And Shaheem tried to just lift it over the head of Drew. And we see Shaheem now just talking to himself in terms of all those chances that he has spilled for the evening.
Well, I think overall, Derek, I would be honest, they're living a bit dangerous. That brings the end of the half by official Travis Richards. And it's still 0-0 at the end of the first half. I think, Derek, in terms of if we were to assess the half, Cayon may have had the better of the half, better chances. They were unable to have the opening goal, though.
Yes, so true. But on the other hand, Old Road keeping themselves in the game as well, and we have seen some good end-to-end action. Both teams giving us good action here, and we take a 15-minute break and we'll be right back with more football action.
Beautiful is an inside job, but it pays to look the part. Hi, I'm Sharena, and together with the Sparkle Squad, we are dedicated to helping our sparklies see themselves in the best light.
I haven't had a happy point since we first.
I prayed and I cried, and I asked him, please don't take me away from my kids.
I said, you're not going to see your mommy anymore, and you're not going to see your sister anymore.
There's this lack of self-worth and self-esteem.
The doctor said I had 3-degree burns and 4-degree burns.
We can make her feel as beautiful as we think she is, but if you don't feel it inside, it's not going to be worth anything. This show is about hope. Right now, I got hope that one day things will be a little bit easier.
When you look good, you feel good. That's where we want to get to a stage of being resilient. Yes, things happen, but we can bounce back.
I could conquer anything. I know I've been through this, but I have overcome, and I can help somebody else.
So you ready to sparkle? Oh my God! Wow!
National Home Loans. Get your dream home. All could be yours. Walk through the door. Come take what you need. Get you the keys. All could be yours. What you deserve. National Home Loans. Get your dream home. Get your dream home. Get your dream home. National Home Loans. Get your dream home.
National Home Loans. Home ownership made easy. When you're with National, you're home.
The SKNFA loves football. And part of loving the game is making sure the players have access to the best healthcare. Never before has the association taken such a big step in looking out for our players. That's why our partnership with SKB MRI is vitally important. This is an essential step towards better and faster player recovery.
At SKB MRI, you benefit from world-class diagnostics and equipment built for top athletes and suited for everyone. Located in St. Kitts, it's easy to schedule an appointment. You can also look forward to amazing customer service from professionals who truly care about your health and recovery. We want you back in the game as soon as possible and fully recovered.
SKB MRI has been essential to my health as a player.
Their services are the finest.
SKB MRI helps me to get back on the field quickly and safely.
Because, as I said earlier, we at the SKNFA, we love football.
SKB MRI. Your health can't wait.
Own your own, oh yeah. Build your future today. Let Own Mortgage show you the way. Own your family, your home, build it with pride. National Bank is right
You're never too young to start planning for your financial future. That's why I decided to visit National Caribbean Insurance to speak with one of their friendly sales agents.
Here at NCI, we strive to ensure customer satisfaction by choosing the right policy for you.
Don't wait until it's too late to apply. Make an appointment to see a sales agent.
Visit us today. We serve, we protect, we satisfy. That's NCI.
Introducing St. Kitts and Nevis's newest TV channel, Television Caribbean, TVC Channel 40 on the cable's Ultra TV. TVC promises to deliver the finest in television broadcasting in St. Kitts and Nevis and the Caribbean, with some of the best local programs in news, sports, and entertainment. Join us for Insights, where we delve into the lives of our guests.
Let me see what happens if I put this to it. Big explosion, like, okay, note to self, don't do that again.
Or get in-depth analysis on Newsline 360. We have sports, entertainment, and inspiration. It's all here on TVC Channel 40 on the cable's Ultra TV, on TelTV Cable Network in St. Martin, and on our website www.tvcplus.live. TVC Channel 40. See the difference.
The foundation of every society is established by our elders. They set a blueprint for life as we know it. They are caretakers, teachers, sources of inspiration, and so much more. Unfortunately, we sometimes miss opportunities to draw from their wisdom. Have you ever intentionally listened to their stories to learn from their lifetime's worth of experiences, to glean from their values of courage, determination, love, faith, and family? Journey with me at the feet of the elders.
The second round of the 2024 National Bank Group of Companies Premier League got off to a flying start this past weekend at the Warner Park. The round commenced with a shocking loss to league leaders SL Horses St. Paul's United, losing 2-1 to struggling Skellig Garden Hotspurs. Keith Roy Freeman scored for St. Paul's in the 6th minute, only for Kalani Heiliger to equalize in the 12th minute, and Shaquille Adams ensured the victory in the 43rd minute, just before half-time. After the match, George Yellowman Isaac, coach of Spurs, praised the resilience of his team after going down 1-0 early in the match.
Well, it wasn't a game plan really. We just have the ball field and training ground, just to work hard and just to dig a little deeper so we could come out victorious. It wasn't a game plan really, but still we gotta be mindful because St. Paul is a great team and we got some good players too, so we have to match their playing style and their players. So it's just dedication and commitment and sacrifice we leave to them.
Goalkeeper and one of the coaches for St. Paul's United, Jamal Jeffers, said back-to-back losses for St. Paul's are unusual, but this is just a blip in their campaign this season.
It's a bit disappointing, firstly, but the team have to stay together in moments like this.
we always try to stay together, try to be cohesive, because it's not what we do when we lose a game, but it's what we do together as a team. We still try to gel. There's a few things that we have to work on, you know what I mean? So we just got to continue to stay positive and try to pick the good and the bad and just move forward.
On Saturday, May 4th, at the Nevis Athletic Stadium in Long Point, Hot Springs Bath United drew 1-1 with Rams Village Superstars. That match was broadcast live on TVC Channel 40 and the SKNFA Facebook page and YouTube channel. Here are the highlights with commentary from Derek Mills.
And put that one through, but Amri still with it. Amri looking to put on the burners and screen that one across, and that one coming off of the post, and Joseph Wilkes picking up the loose ball and putting it into the back of the net. One for Richards. Richards looking to weave his way through, losing his footing, but Bartlett still with the ball. Bartlett fires a shot, and Zakis not able to get a proper hand on that, and that getting the equalizer.
Village Superstars ended the game with 10 men after Raheem Francis was sent off in the 71st minute after being issued a red card. On Sunday, it was the weekend's only doubleheader. Mfcr Old Road United Jets drubbing Trafalgar South Stars 6-1. Goal scorers for Old Road Jets: Giovanni Lake in the 30th minute, Jardel Isaac scoring 2 goals in the 21st and 81st minutes, Nequan Brown in the 28th minute, Curvis Collins in the 83rd minute, and Declan Hamilton in the 2nd minute of stoppage time. Jabari Willett of South Star scored the team's lone goal in the 60th minute. In Sunday's second match, Saul Island Auto Supply's Connery FC shocked Hunter Newtown United 1-0 with the goal coming from Javern Matthew in the 77th minute. Assistant coach of Connery, Sven Carty, said they used a strategy from training which worked, but luck was also on their side.
Sure, I mean, the first round didn't win in our favor. Now we're ready to start to collect some points. It was a very tough game. I would say we were unlucky. We fought them down, and the final key to the game was using the right side. Something we always tried to put in the training, but never really worked on the field. We always worked on one side. 85 minutes, the last 5 minutes, the last 10 minutes, we utilized the other side, and that was the key to this game.
The final match of this past weekend was rescheduled for Tuesday, May 7th between Development Bank of St. Kitts and Nevis and Peters FC and Flow 40 Cayon Rockets. That game ended 1-1. Here are the highlights.
One to beat. Robert looking to find Nelson on the inside. Nelson putting through that one for Catty. Catty is met there by Harvey, and it's Nelson with the ball, and Nelson puts it into the back of the net, and Cayon going up from 1-0 here.
Getting on his mark, and this one is coming caught, finding Harris, and this one is in the back of the net. It would have come off the boot of Aiden Nurse, and that one finds itself past Kai Trotman, and DSM Peters getting the equalizer here in the 38th minute of play.
Commentary there by Norval McCall and Derek Mills. After the match, coach Anthony Netz Isaac of Cayon said he was pleased with the result.
A win would have been okay, but a draw, we're still there in second place, 19 points with St. Paul's at 20. So I feel we're in a good position still. We're not complaining about the draw, but again, a win would have been much better.
We invite you back to Warner Park. We welcome you back to this broadcast. It's Azul Cayon against Mfcr Old Road Jet. We have just started the second half. We also greet you the news that in Nevis, Connery are leading that encounter 1-2. This one, it's 0-0. 3 points with C. Connery some ways up the table there on 16 points, Derek, and that would take them to 19. Pretty much will be in the final, in the top 4. But it's Old Road with it now. In the second half, we've just started. Joe hitting this one long. Malik Hendrickson, who is hobbling Derek, coming out of the halftime break. And it's strange to see him still not looking 100, but Cayon asking to continue.
Yes, well, he is captain, and he has to rally his troops along. We know once the ship is going down, captain has to come off last. So Malik is battling out there. He knows the task that is at hand, and therefore he wants to be on field to fight this battle with his team. But it's still 0-0 here. Second half just started, and we just want to big up all the viewers on TVC 40, all those on YouTube and on the SKNFA. It's coming all the way over, and Drew just into touch over on the eastern side. You see Cathy was looking to play quickly, and Henry trying not to allow that to happen. But it's a throw-in, and French throws that one in, finds Mervyn. Mervyn goes back to French, and French not able to and take top of the table. Isaac now looking to reverse that one for Libert, and not able to do so. That one just going straight in down the middle for Simmons, and Trotman punting this one upfield. Gums blocking that one. Barnes looking to turn, and he's challenged there by Hamilton. Hamilton winning that one, and long ball down the left side. Now Old Road looking to get forward, and Hamilton not able to win that battle. Watley coming out on top, and it's a foul against Gums on Roberts, and the referee right there on top of things in the middle, just keeping check and making sure everyone stays in this game here in Oval tonight.
Yes, keeping it under control. Not been a rough physical game by any means. Both teams looking good on the ball when they're coming forward. Neither team been able to breach the custodians. No one able to get the opener just yet. We are early days, just 3 minutes into the second half. And official having a conversation with Prentice, and it appears to be Libert, just ensuring they're keeping their calm. It's going to be a long ball played forward by Cayon. Looking to find Malik Roberts. He's in a battle with Gums. Gums holding, pushing, pulling, looking to get it clear. Hasn't done so. Lewis has it now. Couple of step overs. Trying to get the crossing. That's blocked, and it's going to go out for a corner.
Well, Gums has been holding his own here tonight, Novel, and he has been stalwart in the defense for Old Road. He has not been beaten by much, and if he's beaten, he comes back and he covers, but it's a corner kick. The hill is packed with a lot of Azul jerseys, pink and black, we're seeing from here, Novel, and I suspect a lot of ladies will want to be buying up this color jersey, as they're looking very, very quite sexy. Heads coming up, and shot coming in there by Shaheen Penty, shot by Roberts, and it's blocked, and it's in the back of the net. Carty picking up the loose ball, but the flag is up on the far side. Not sure who was in that offside position, Novel.
Well, the person striking it in the back of the net was Carty, and I'm struggling as to how he could have been offside unless the ball that came off of Lewis would have been in an offside position. We do not have the situation where we could have a replay here. We don't have that opportunity, but offside stands, and that goal is disallowed for Cayon, and they're going to be frustrated, Derek.
Yes, the linesman has explained himself to the referee in terms of what he saw. Well, we're not sure what the linesman saw. Our eyes was on the ball, and we're not sure who was caught in that offside position, but we know Carty scored the goal, so not sure if Carty came from an offside position after the shot was taken by Roberts.
Well, there's going to be some talking points here, and if Old were to score now, the Cayon fans will be pretty upset, and that one's going to be a talking point. I would love to see a replay sometime after this game for my own appreciation.
Well, I know lots of fans right now. They are checking the live stream, and they are going back to look at that play to see who was caught in an offside position, or if the linesman got it right by any means. But play continues here. Mervyn goes over to the right side, finds Roberts. Roberts looking to take on Gums. Roberts looking to go deep, and he's met there by Javier, and that ball square across, and Drew coming across and just picking up the loose ball, and it's a quick outlet here now to Libert. Libert goes on the inside, finds Isaac. Isaac miscontrolling that one, but it's Carty comes over with it. Carty goes over to the right side where they have been having lots of energy coming from Roberts. Roberts comes on the inside to Mervyn. Mervyn goes down very weakly.
Lost his balance, really. Cayon might be exposed here on the left side. It's Liebert finding Isaac on the inside, dispossessed. Now it's Cayon going to come away. It's Dijon Simmons down the left side, looking for support. He cuts on the inside, continues to try and beat, but Cordell Joseph wins this one. Vanzoy Barnes, he's back in the central defense position, just waiting on Simmons to get back. Allwood should have been looking to break there, but this one been hit down the left side. Being cleared by Cayon. Barnes comes back, he picks it up. Prentice asking for it long. He gets that ball now, looking to control, comes off of the shoulder, but Henry cleans up and goes back to Drew. Drew comes out to Liebert Omarion, and he's playing around with it here in a dangerous position, but he's under control, cool, calm, collected. Allwood are going to come away down the right side. Brown, who has not been in the game, very important player for them. This one hit long. Prentice not even jumping for it. But Henry, he's going to flick it out. French gets a head on it, and there's going to be a foul. Handball there by Nico and Brown. He stops this one and could possibly be picking up a card, maybe. Or he's just going to have a verbal warning. Let's wait and see what Richards is going to do. And that wasn't a smart thing to do by Brown, but he's asked to settle down, get his head together. And there you see some of the silliness that players could get themselves involved with.
We know Brown, he's not a reckless player, so being on the calm side of the pillow, the referee awarded him just a verbal warning, and luckily he should have gotten a card though, Novel, but luckily because of his coolness and collectiveness on the field of play, sometimes players are rewarded by just a verbal warning.
Yes, very fortunate there. Was not wise, but got away with it. And Richards just having a word with him. But it's Allwood now. It's Cordell Joseph. He's looking to switch play. Only finds Barnes. Barnes to Prentice. Prentice turning around, finding Lewis. Lewis touches it back to him. He's down the left side. He comes back to Davis, always available. He comes further square to Barnes. Barnes is looking to tee up this one, was trying to find Carty. He does so now. Carty switches to the left foot, gets a shot off. That's blocked. Brown picks up. Can they counter? Hits it down the right side. It's been chased by Liebert. Looking to cut on the inside, dispossessed by Hendrickson, the captain for Cayon. Comes out to French. French looking for support. Comes on the inside to Barnes, but Kendall Liebert wins this one. And there is a player down on the top of the box for Allwood. Could possibly be Henry. Might be the number 6 Henry who is down at the moment, Derek.
So he either got the ball in the midsection or was hit after Cathy took the shot. And after Cathy took the shot, he was screaming for daylight. And play continued as Allwood had the ball though in trying to go forward, but Kendall Liebert picked up that one and he was trying to wave off the player off of the play so that the referee can bring the game to a halt, but the player is back on his feet. That's Henry, and he's walking a little gingerly. Seems as if he got that one down low in that soft area, Novel.
Yes, the family jewels area, but he's walking and he will get over it momentarily. He's now jogging, so that's a good sign and looks ready to continue here for Allwood. He needs to battle on. He's been doing a good job, doing a bit of stretches there in the groin area. But this one hit forward by Kendall. French gives it to Davis. Davis finds Mervyn Lewis in acres of space. He has assessment to do. He comes square to Barnes. Barnes touches it forward, looking for Roberts. What are they gonna do? He gets to Roberts. Roberts gonna play a little 1-2 with him. Can he square it across? He does, but Kendall Liebert is available to clear that one. Dispossessed here by Watley. Watley has it down the right side. Has time. He touches it past his defender. Can he get a good cross in? Yes, he does. Can he find a head? No, Drew. Good job collecting that one quite easily, Derek.
Shine Prentice going up very tall and trying to tower over Drew, but Drew extending the hands and just pulling down that one, holding on to that one at this time. And this game is still in the balance, 0-0. Old Road looking to get the safe open. Cayon got a goal, but it was disallowed by, well, Cayon got 2 goals, but they were disallowed. Captain Hendrickson got one. He found himself in an offside position. Catty got one in the second half, and he found himself in another offside position. But it's Cayon. They say 3 times is a charm. French looking to keep that one in play and not able to do so. It's a throw-in for Old Road. Well, Old Road yet to touch the onion bag novel. So, will it? If they touch the onion bag, will it stand?
Well, Cayon would hope that they don't. They have done so 2 times. I think the second one was a little more questionable. But they would hope that Old Road do not get an opportunity. It's still 0-0, and Old Road would hope that they could get their chance and put it away.
We know they have a very strong bench in terms of attacking players. But it's Isaac with the ball. Isaac looking to get beyond the Cayon defense. He's dispossessed here by Davis, and Davis challenged by Isaac, and Isaac winning back that one for OI. So it's a throw-in. We're getting closer to our mark. Still 0-0. And just for you listening there, we have been told that Connery was up some 1-0 there in Nevis. We're not sure if the game is over by now or if Connery is still leading this encounter. We know that Bath has not lost a game in Nevis so far. And Connery being very desperate, needing these 3 points to try to pull away from Spurs and try to get up into the mix of things, up where they can be up into the 4. Ball played in, heads go up. Shot comes in by Kwan, and Kwan hitting that one all the way down Lozak Road. Not able to get that one on target. Not a bad volley there, but needed to just redirect that one, locking his instep and making sure he gets that one on target.
Well, he had no option but to shoot. He didn't get over it, but he struck it powerfully. Too high, too hard, too far. There was Carty losing that one out, but good win by French. Picked up by Barnes. Barnes just checks back. Davis is going to get it out. He's going to go across to the right side. He goes square to Watley. Watley finds Roberts. Roberts miscontrols, but Kende Liebert is going to come away with it. He's been out-hustled here by Watley. Watley does a good job. Gets to Prentice. Prentice gets on his man. He's been tackled. Good tackle there again by Liebert, but down the left side is Kalon Liebert, and he's dispossessed. Davis takes over. He's been challenged by Liebert, gets to Barnes, but there's an infringement.
I must say, Novel, Davis seems to be the fittest player on the field here. He's in the mix of everything for Cayon. Well, it's still 1-0 as we've been told here to Connery, and that will be a very important win for Connery if they have to get these 3 points. They will be breaking the cycle over there in Nevis. But it's Old Road looking to get forward, looking to break the cycle here of Cayon and looking to get at the top of the table. Davis goes back to Trotman. Trotman finds Simmons in the middle, wide and open, and Simmons with a big toe. And that one is shielded as that one goes all the way through to Drew. Drew with an outlet. Old Road looking to build from the back. Turn over, Barnes with the ball. Finds Carty. Carty looking to go on the inside. And it's sort of a bad ball, but Barnes kept it in. And the linesman flag is up. So it seems as if Barnes was not able to keep all of the ball in the field, but there's a player down for Old Road. That's Liebert. That's Marian Liebert who is down, and he will be getting some attention there by the physio, as Old Road will be looking to make a substitution. So Nijon Brown comes in, and he will go in that wide position, and now Isaac will assume that role that Hamilton was playing in terms of going up and providing that harassment for the Cayon defense. So it's Isaac. He's surrounded here by some 3 Cayon players. The Cayon comes over with it. And Isaac now comes square, finds Kwan. Kwan comes all the way over to Nijon. Nijon with the ball. Fresh legs. Looking to take on French, and French getting a touch on that one, and it's a corner for Old Road. So Old Road making the first sub of the game and taking out Hamilton and bringing in Nijon Brown. But it's a corner to OR. Ball played in, and Kai Chapman coming off his line, taking that one clean, and it's a poor clearance by Chapman. Liebert with the ball now, trying to put that one back in. Ball flicked on, put away there by Watley. Ball's played across, heads going up, and Isaac not able to redirect that one on target. That was an easy chance there for Isaac to put that one away. He should have buried that one, Nava.
Yeah, he should have buried it. He was alone, and Chapman was also out of position. Had he got that one on target, he would have nestled into the back of the net, and he would like to get that one back, Derek.
Not sure what Isaac was thinking. All he had to simply do was just get the foot up, lock it, and just put the ball into the back of the net. He tried some sort of scissors volley. Substitution made for
Yes, true. Maybe trying to be a little too fancy. Just needed a simple side foot into the back of the net, on goal, on target, and he would have been in business. But a foul on Mervyn Lewis have gifted a free kick to Cayon. We're in the 66th minute of play, and Cayon trying to break the deadlock in this attacking sequence via a free kick. It's going to be Vanzoy Barnes playing it into the box. Heads are going up. No one able to get a touch on it. It was much too high, and going out for a goal kick. And can Nijon Brown bring a spark to the Old Road attack? He had already one movement down the right side that brought about a corner. He's usually a starter, Derek, so definitely no drop in quality here for Old Road.
Well, I'm not sure if I have seen Nijon in Old Road last game. I'm not sure if he was in the lineup or played.
Well, he played in the earlier part of the season, a lot of the first round.
He played a lot in the first
maybe he
round.
might be coming off some sort of injury, but definitely a quality player. So they're not losing any quality with that substitution.
And very young player as well. So French will have to be very careful in terms of exposing himself. But it's Lewis with the ball, looking to play that one down for Shaheem, and Shaheem not moving. Shaheem wanted that ball on the inside as Mervyn played that one down into the channel. So the Cayon players not reading each other properly here.
Well, I don't know if he's not reading, but I spoke about the fact that the centre forwards in this league, they don't move to the left or right side. They want it down the middle all the time. They have to move off the ball in order to pull defenders to allow your central midfielders to advance, but they always want it to their feet in the middle, and Shaheem just needed to make that darting one down the left side, pick that ball up, and Mervyn now would have covered his space with a return ball. I just think that's simple football, but again, I don't know. Maybe it's a different style of coaching where you just have to pass everything directly to the forward. I don't know.
And Kwan trying to get through there, but he was sandwiched by two Cayon players, French and Davis, and we know Davis is a very strong player, and now Azul Cayon making that substitution, taking out Prentice. So the night is over for Prentice, and Drew Davis comes in. Ball played over, and Kai punching that one away, and the ever-present Davis comes away with it, finds Lewis. Lewis looking to play through that one, looking for Davis, and Davis is pushed off of the ball once again by Gums. Gums coming across to the rescue. Lewis goes inside to Davis. Davis looking to play through that one, and the flag going up for Dorset, and Drew is off his line quickly as he steals that one off of the boot of Dorset. But it's a free kick for Old Road. This one still 0-0 as we're getting closer to the 70th minute now, Novel, where we'll probably see players getting a bit fatigued.
Yes, they usually start cramping as well, but fortunately it's not been as hot a night, as humid a night, and probably they would not be losing as much fluid as we have seen. But it's Cayon playing quickly, looking to play in Davis. That one been cut out by Old Wood, but Old Wood down the left side, a little battle and a tussle down there, cutting on the inside, looking to find long ball being played, trying to catch Kai Trotman out, but not powerfully enough struck. But as I talk about players not pulling up, down goes Isaac.
Yes, he seems to be cramping there in the right calf. But back to that shot there by Akardel, that was a miss kick there. Akardel was trying to go over to the left side, but that ball came off of the boot and went directly to the goal, and Kai just had to do a little backpedaling there. And I must say, Novel, Kai, he has grown into his game. He has been goalkeeping very well and with lots of confidence. We saw he was pushed into the hot fire last season where he was placed in goal for several strong games, and even in the playoffs where he was excellent for Cayon as well. But he has been doing a tremendous job so far for Azul Cayon Sun Rockets. But play has resumed. It's Barnes with the ball. Barnes comes left side, finds French. French looking for some space on the inside. Goes back, finds Davis. Davis comes forward, finds Lewis. Lewis looking to turn on a corner, looking to play through that ball for Davis there. And it's Olo now just clearing that one upfield. Malik Roberts now moving off of the wing, and he's now playing that central position as Captain Hendrickson was substituted, and French with a long ball over. Drew just waiting for that one to bounce, and he comes off his line, collects easily. Liban finds Akardel. Akardel goes back to Drew. Drew controls, looking to punt this one upfield, and it's a long ball. Simmons control for Barnes. Barnes looking to go wide, finds Watley. Watley playing that one over. Heads going up. And Olu just clearing the lines here. Cayon looking to put on a late surge here. And that one deflected off of Nijon. The linesman not certain where to signal. And Mervyn getting that one through. Mervyn still with it. Mervyn is dispossessed, and Mervyn with a tackle from behind, and there's a foul against Mervyn Lewis, and lovely touch there by Mervyn, and just taps in the player, but Isaac is back onto the field, challenging Roberts. Roberts goes on the inside to Kai. Kai with a poor clearance. Rather than going on the other side, Kai just hits that one back upfield poorly and put it into touch.
The best technical player on the ball is French, but he really should have switched the play rather than going back to him. But it's throw for Oldwood here. This one comes in, met by the head of Mervyn, clears partially, still not out of danger, and the player is down, and the medical team is asked to come and give some attention to that player who is down. Derek, I still think that Connery might be up 1-0. Our producer is confirming that, and still battling in Nevis against Bart. I think by now that should be over though.
Should be over, but not sure if we had lots of extra time being added. But it's still 0-0 here. There are two players down on the field.
Just in case you're wondering about the game in Nevis, Surrey, Island, Otto, Connery 1, Bath United 0. So at the end of play, Surrey, Island, Otto, Connery defeated Bath United 1-0.
Well, we just heard over the PA system there that Connery won the game by some 1-0, giving Bart a choke in the eye, and they will be coming back down on the boat with all smiles on the face. On the other hand, Bart not so happy that they lost, and breaking the home streak was Connery, and Connery getting that valuable 3 points that they so deserve, and moving up the ladder to 19 points now.
Yes, and as you rightfully said, it's the first team to have defeated Bath United in Nevis. They have had a long run of not being defeated in Nevis, but this one being done by Connery. And on my sports show last night, I kept saying that Connery needs the 3 points, and one of their supporters was saying they struggle to get goals without Errol and Matthew, so I'm wondering who scored that one. But sometimes in football, you only need that one goal, and this is the second game running where they have picked up 3 points from getting one goal. You don't always get 3 and 4. If you're having a good game, say thank you. But if it's just one and your defense hold firm, it's important. We're looking at a game here that's 0-0. And I know if there's a late goal here, it will just be the one goal that could take this one home.
So true. The game is still open, and we have gone a little low on the energy side, and not much action in and around the goal area, as play seems to be slowed down a bit. But it's a long ball upfield, and Lewis looking to get on the end of that one as he was touched there by Henry, and it's a throw-in for Azul Cayon Rockets. Mervyn chasing down that one. Nijon getting a touch. Isaac misplaying that one. Roberts coming across with a long outstretched tackle and just putting that one into touch. We see Oldwood now looking to make another substitution. Kaelan Liebert will be coming out, and Curvis Collins will be replacing him
Derek, a number of tactical moves by Cayon. Hendrickson came out. You saw Roberts going back into central defense, and that has moved Dorset down the right side. So teams are making little tactical moves. And you know, Roberts is a natural defender. He's been playing along the right side for Cayon, but now he's dropped back into defense, as we knew that Hendrickson would have taken a knock early in the game.
So we're now in the 78 minutes of play, still 0-0 here. Ball played in, that one coming off of the head of Xavier French, and it's a corner kick for Old Road. Well, I'm not seeing no Lake tonight for Old Road. He's not even on the players list, so I'm not sure if he's injured. He has been very critical in the attack for Old Road, but ball played over to the far post. Heads go up, and Watley putting that one shot coming in, that one deflecting off of Davis, and Kai Chapman comes off his line, collects, and it's a long punt upfield. Who can run? So Liburn goes back, and Davis picks up in midfield, looking to go wide. Davis is all over the place. Davis goes to Dorset. Dorset comes back on the inside, finds Simmons. Simmons finds Barnes. Barnes looking for space. Barnes turns, comes left side, finds the overlapping French. French looking to play in that one, long ball over. There's no one. Dorset on the back post. Dorset controls, looking to fire a shot, and Dorset miscuing that one there, and swinging and missing, going on the butt, but Cayon still with it. Davis looking to get away. He's held there by Liburn, and Liburn getting away by the referee, not picking up a yellow card for that infringement novel. And Chavista Richards has been a little easy on the card side tonight.
Well, quite lenient in the game with St. Paul's and Ramsville Superstars. He issued 9 yellow cards. So I guess he's been a lot more lenient this evening.
Ball played in, and it's a long ball. Ball put across Catty. Well, it seems to be Mervin and Catty attacking that one. And Catty got the head on it, trying to redirect that one and back across the goal as Henry puts that one into touch.
Both teams have obviously dropped off in energy, lost a bit of a spark, that edge, that running that they have started with. And yes, we're in the 70-plus minute, but they have just dropped off a bit. But who can have the final energy? Strong tackle by Roberts there, cleaning things up, not pleased with his left back who would have missed there.
Yes, we see Roberts being very, very vocal to French. And ball played down. Barnes tackling that one out. So Cayon is staying strong and tight in defense, not allowing Old Road much space. As we know, Old Road can have a late surge on you with energy by the man Isaac. And he has been kept a bit quiet for the night. And ball played in. Heads going up. Simmons putting that one away. And Brown hits that one over to the left side. Finds Gums. Gums looking for his player. And there's a foul on Watley. And Watley being strong and stout in defense there for Cayon. He has been holding his very own novel. And he has held on to that right back position for quite some time now.
Doing a solid job, and Cayon has a very good defensive team as well. But here is Davis playing in Dorset. Dorset down the right side. He's looking for options. He finds Carty. No, it's been cut out by Henry for Old Road. But now he finds Isaac, and he comes back to Henry. Henry with lots of time, looking to assess his options. But he plays this one into touch. There was not a lot of pressure, but he just gave the ball away.
I'm not sure what Henry was thinking there. I mean, he took his time and just manfully just played the ball into touch. But Novel, back to that breakaway there. I would have loved to see Darcy taking that shot on goal.
At least getting a shot. Just think shoot first in these options. In this time, it's dying stages. You just want to put an effort on target sometimes, and Joe has not been very clean for most of the night. But here's Kendall Libert for Old Wood with a lot of time and space. No one closing him down, but he decides to go to straight to goal. But that might have been a mistake, Derek.
Yeah, it was a mistake. He did not wrap his foot around it much. And there's a tackle coming in there by OR, and Davis winning that infringement. There was a late whistle indeed, as the referee was trying to allow the advantage to play. But it's Mervyn Lewis looking to get down into the channel. Cuts back. Looking to hit that one over for Dorset. And shot comes in there by Davis, and it's pretty much saved there by Drew. Drew diving to his left and just wrapping up that one like a barbecue chicken on a Friday night novel.
I don't think Davis hit that with a lot of conviction, Derek. He hit it. Or more, it hit his foot. But if he really put his foot through that, I don't think Drew would have had a chance. He just sort of just tapped it around. He should have thumped that ball, and it might not have gone to the left of Drew. It might have gone to the right had he put his foot through it. But nonetheless, shot on target, and Drew did his job.
Yes, he did his job in getting across and holding on to that one. I must say, on the other hand, he held on to it rather than giving up change at this time. It was a difficult shot by Davis. He hit it well, wrapped his foot around it. As you said, he did not shock it with enough power to beat Drew, but nonetheless, he got it on target, and Cayon fans went up in an uproar, thinking that one was the go-ahead goal. As we now get into the 84th minute of play, we're drawing closer and closer to the 90th minute. Will this one stay and remain 0-0? Cayon draw, they remains at the top of the table.
Yes, they will. They're on 23 points right now, closest to them at Old Road, and St. Paul's on 21. And St. Paul's do have St. Peter's to play this weekend. I think it's tomorrow, but no, on Sunday, sorry. But nonetheless, tomorrow night, nonetheless, this game still being battling on by both teams. Both teams still looking for that opening goal. It hasn't come just yet. We had a very lean weekend in terms of goal last weekend. It might be so, but here is Niquan Brown down the left side for Old Road. This one been played in the middle for Isaac, but miscontrolled. Should have been able to control that and hammer it with the left foot, but just not been able to keep it under control.
Well, I'm not certain what's going on in the head of Isaac tonight, Novel, but he has been making some very poor decisions. We have seen him with some poor touches on the ball at times, and he has been very, very clinical and critical for Old Road in their past set of games in terms of providing that energy. But tonight, he has seemed like he have dropped off. But ball played in, shot coming in there by Libert, and Libert hitting that one wide of the target as Cayon defenders was all blocked up within the goal area and not trying to allow that one to go on target. But it's a goal kick here for Cayon. We're in the 86th minute of play, still 0-0. Cayon looking to build on the right side. Watley finds Dorset. Dorset checks back, looking to play through that one for Watley. Picked up by Davis. Davis is muscled off of the ball by Isaac, and Isaac is called for the infringement here. So it's a free kick once again for Cayon. Simmons takes his time. So I suspect those of you who are home watching, you're probably on the edge of your seat, hoping and praying that your team brings home this victory tonight. But you're not missing any football action. We're live and lively here downtown Bastille at Warner Park, bringing you live coverage. SKNFA Premier League, which is sponsored by National Bank Group of Companies, our title sponsor. We thank National Bank for coming on board in such a timely manner once again, week and week, we just have to give kudos to National Bank. They have been here, there, and everywhere, and involved in sports across the nation. And there's a book back there as Kai Chapman tracks back. And Kai Chapman keeping that one in. And it's a long punt upfield. Cut out there by Kendall Liebert. And Barnes coming away with it. Barnes, he's being muscled there by Allwood. Allwood comes away with it, and it's a foot chase here between Simmons and Brown. And Simmons will just shield up that one, hits that one upfield. And there's an infringement against Allwood. And that's Brown picking up the foul there on Davis. Davis stays down, and it seems as the referee is asking him if he needs some treatment and assistance, but David seems to be A-okay. The referee comes across the field, and he will have a word with Liebert. So it's a free kick to Cayon. Still 0-0. We're in the 89th minute of play normal. Will we have a late goal here at 1 o'clock? We have seen Cayon come up with some late ones.
Yes, they have, and they will have to play to the end. Because Allwood are going to play to the end. They're going to run, and there you see Isaac dispossessing Davis. Not a normal sight, but a late tackle here from Watley. Allwood with it. Niquan Brown, he has it. He comes square, finding Nijon Brown. Nijon Brown on the right side, finding Isaac. Isaac twisting, turning, coming in on the left, but being dispossessed by Roberts. But Roberts, a tackle that was coming in, he had to skip over that one and just put it into touch. Pressure is not averted totally by Cayon just yet. Henry with the throw, and a little bit of a delay in play. Don't know why. Oh, he's going to look for a long throw from this distance out. He goes down the line. Isaac with it. Player going down for Cayon here. Simmons not cleaning up. Davis still hobbling around. Being picked up by Henry. Struck hard, but was going outside. Cleared by Barnes to Davis. Davis looking on the inside. Finds Carty. Carty comes wide to Lewis. Lewis, the run bit plays being held up as Lewis is in an offside position, it appears, but Allwood continues. It's Niquan Brown looking to play Nijon. He too is in an offside position. Derek, there goes the extra time. It's going to be 5 minutes of extra time. So we have some time to go to see if someone is going to break the deadlock. Be taken by Henry again. Goes along the line looking to find Isaac. He's been shielded off the ball by Davis. And the throw goes the other way in favor of Cayon. Can one of these teams build an attack to create an opportunity to break the deadlock? And I can almost guarantee you if that's done, that might be it and all for this one. We have probably played a minute in extra time, Derek.
Yes, anything can happen within the last few minutes of this game. We have seen teams come up with some late goals. Some 2 weeks back, we see Village coming up with a late one. We saw Cayon coming up with a late one. So we saw Spurs coming up with a late one as well. So good timely goals. So can someone break the deadlock here tonight and bring some tears to someone's eyes?
Well, it will be tears indeed, because both teams have battled hard up to this point, and they're going to want to at least not lose here. But this one being played off of the head of Gums. It's Dorset coming forward for Cayon. still coming forward. He has Collins in attendance, and this one it goes into touch, and Cayon are going to have a throw in that offensive third here, and they can put some pressure on Old Derek right on the back end of this game.
Yes, and well, Cayon has a free kick. Or is it a throw-in? A throw-in. Mervyn will try to use that throw-in. You usually would see Roberts taking those long throws, but Mervyn using his muscle and putting that one in. Mervyn now looking to swing that one hard across the area, and now Isaac looking to hit that one upfield, but it's dispossessed by Cayon. Watley with the ball. Watley looking to hit that one through, cut out by Old Road. Old Road looking to hit a long punt upfield for Isaac to just run onto it, and Roberts will just get across and allow that one to go over. We now see Coach Isaiah calling on his players to press upfield, trying to squeeze the Cayon players.
The play by Mervyn again, he had time and space to just make a proper play, and he just waffed at the ball and just coming off of the side of his boot. These are the little irresponsible things he does. You're on attack, you have control of things, try and make the best of the play. But here's the ball coming long again.
And Javier putting that one out, and Old Road defending for all their worth now, not wanting to give up this 3 points. Cayon trying to press for that late surge. Ball played into the area. Mervyn Lewis goes down. Barnes is pulled to the ground, and it's a free kick for Cayon. We see the players going up now. Malik Roberts, who got that late goal versus Honda Newtown United, he has decided to push forward. Old Road having everyone back defending this one novel. This will probably be in probably the last minute of play here, and can Cayon deliver this one and get something on target? Drew is on his toes, and he's just pouncing and waiting for that ball to be played in. The referee looks at his watch, checks. He's looking at players. He's telling them directly, I'm looking at you. He's making sure that that everyone is in check. Whistle goes. Barnes plays this one across, and Drew getting a touch on that one. Ball playing across, and shot coming in off of Catty, head going up, and Drew getting down on that one. Cayon not able to get the touch. Watley found himself in the area, and Watley not able to get the shot off perfectly, and the referee bringing this one to a close as Drew stays to the ground, and this one ending 0-0. Watley getting the final bite of the cherry there and not able to get that one past Drew.
Well, Derek, you could see the tension from Cayon. They were going far post just as they did against Newtown. They got that head back across goal, but was not able to get it. I would even say on target. They didn't even get it on target, but it was good defending as well by Old Road. This one was a tight one, Derek. There were opportunities for both teams, but I think if you are to be fair, both teams coming away with a point is not a bad result. I think is what was deserved. None of them were good enough to say that they deserve to win this game.
That is so true, but on the other hand, I must say Cayon had the fairly better chances by Shaheem Prentice, where he failed he had 2 bites of the cherry to get 1 goal, and he did not do so, and this one ended some 0-0. So we look towards tomorrow as we have 2 big games, 2 big exciting games coming up, where we have the first division former champions, first division champs in Trafalgar South Stars will be coming up against the Premier Division champs, that's Rams Village Superstars. The neighbors will be colliding tomorrow here at 6 o'clock, and then at 8 we have by St. Peter's and by St. Paul's.
Well, so, it's a battle of the saints, yeah?
A battle of the saints. So St. Peter's needing a win. St. Paul's needing a win desperately. 5 games have gone, and St. Paul's yet to get 3 points. They just collected 2 points so far in the second round. Well,
they have played some 3 games in the second round. First one being against Spurs, they lost. Second one being against Rams Village Superstars, they drew that one. And then last weekend, they lost to 100 Newtown. So they have picked up 1 point in the last 3 games. And in fact, it's 1 point in the last 4 games. Because they lost the last game of the second round to Cayon. So they have not been getting points, but they were so far ahead in the table that they're still in 3rd position.
But they can't afford to drop points tomorrow. They have to try and win a game to try and get back that energy and get back on top of things. On the other hand, St. Peter's will try to be dismantling St. Paul's on the other hand, knowing that they are not on top of their game.
If I was St. Peter's, Derek, I would think this is a good time to play St. Paul's. They have not been at their best. They have been struggling, and this is the chance to sort of put them even under more pressure. You know, the truth about sports, sometimes you may not be a bad team, but you lose a couple of games and it starts to play with you mentally, and that psychological aspect of the game adds even more pressure on you than the actual football itself. And being that dominant team that they have been over the last few years, they're in a precarious position, and as you say, they need to win to get their energies back.
That is so true, and I suspect Giant Duncan will probably be back tomorrow. I guess we have seen one Teal. He came off the bench, and so St. Peter's are getting back their players. No Jamal Jeffers as yet for St. Paul's. I spoke with him last week, and he told me that he perhaps have one more game that he will be sitting out. He has now been doing strength and conditioning on his grind area, and he will be looking forward to get back into the mix of things and getting back on the field where he will be providing that support from the back that St. Paul's is missing so critically.
Well, he's a critical player. He is a massive figure for them, a leader in every aspect of the word. When it comes to their football, he directs a lot of what happens in the back. He's also what I would say their second line of attack. Usually it's Kalonji to Kito or Freeman, but sometimes he has that direct ball out, especially when they're under pressure, and he could pick out Freeman from anywhere he is on the field, and sometimes it's that one pass to Freeman in the back of the net, and they have not had that. And also the present goalkeeper has been struggling. He has given up some goals. He have made a couple of errors that would not necessarily come from a Jamal Jeffers, who's loaded with experience. But this is what happens, Derek, when you have the same person playing in a position for so long. Someone is not developing, and you have to give them that opportunity to give them a chance to show their ability and to learn on the job.
That is so true, and I suspect that Omar Francis will probably be back in for St. Paul's. He is another critical player for St. Paul's. He provides that energy and that boost for St. Paul's as well in the defense. But let's move on to the other game for on Sunday. That we will have a single-handed game on Sunday. That will be 100 Newtown will be coming up against Spurs. We know Spurs have been creating a late surge, and 100 Newtown United as well. They are sort of getting things in gear. They won their last game against St. Paul's, and Spurs drew their last game. So this will be a good matchup for 100 Newtown United coming up against Skelett Garden Hotspurs.
Well, yes, it's a derby, and you being a former Newtown player, you would probably be able to tell us a little more about the intensity and the feisty nature in which a fixture like this would come. But from a table standpoint, Spurs are desperate. They need 3 points. They need as many points as possible. Newtown, as you rightfully said, they're looking a lot better in their outplay and being able to cut down St. Paul's at this stage in the season would give them a lot of confidence. But I think Spurs, they have been playing a lot better than they did in the first round.
That is so true, and we must say kudos to George Yellowman Isaac. He gone to the Garden and he has turned things around down there. So we're expecting good matchups tomorrow as we are waiting to see what South Stars will bring to the table. They're still in surge of getting their first point. Unfortunately, they gave up an own goal against Connery last week where they played a heck of a game and denying Connery shots on goal, but heartbreaking, they gave up an own goal and gave Connery that full 3 points. And they will be taking on Rams Village Superstars tomorrow.
Well, I think they have made themselves a lot more difficult to play against. They gave up lots of goals in the first round, too many, but they seemingly have gotten their defensive structure in place, and teams are finding them a little bit harder to break down than they were in the first round. And if they are to play that sort of a game against Rams Village Superstars, they possibly can frustrate them somewhat. You know that Village is a free-flowing team, very good when they are attacking. So if they could hold them out for a bit, maybe at least for the first 60 minutes, not giving up a goal, they could build some frustration.
That is so true. So we invite you to come back tomorrow as we bring you live coverage. At 6 o'clock we have Trafalgar South Stars will be taking on Rams Village Superstars. And then we have the big one coming up at 8 o'clock where we'll see St. Peter's, Development Bank St. Peter's will be taking on SL Hosfords United at 8 o'clock. And then on Sunday we have Honda Newtown will be taking on Skillet Garden Hotspurs. So as we say good night here from Warner Park, this is Derek Ocean Mills saying good night as we bring you live coverage here